Hey guys, Oblivion234 here again with another Urban Rivals video. Today we're going to be talking about the new leader. So, currently, here he is. He's an 8-7 with the ability Bypass, and of course the bonus of Cancel Leader. So, yeah. So let's start with how this guy will be available. So he will be instantly given to anyone who's over level 100, but otherwise he will be available in Elite, Armageddon, and Titanium packs starting tomorrow and only for a limited time. Otherwise you'll have to earn him by leveling like normal. And then, yeah, so... yeah. Well, let's talk about his ability. Let's talk about his ability. His ability is Bypass, which makes your creature's bonus, or not your creature, whatever. Makes the card bonus on your cards active even if you don't have two of the same clan. So essentially what you could do is you could play him and 7 different cards from different clans, and as long as you have Cobb on the field, they will have their bonus. A quick note, this does not protect them from Stop Opponent bonus, but it merely activates it even if they do not have the required amount of people in their clan out, which is 2. So I'll leave his abilities. Talking about his stat line, a 5-star 8-7 is decent enough. Considering he has no bonus or ability, essentially. He's an 8-7, which is okay. Unfortunately, in T1, for this ability to be useful, you really have to be using essentially the most powerful cards from each clan. And that's really the only way, you can do it. So, I mean, realistically, that's the way you make the strongest deck here, is by using the most powerful cards from each clan without having to use multiples of that clan to get their bonus. So, yeah. So the way you have to build a deck is you have to build a deck around Cobb, because by himself, he's not that good. But with, 3 other things that are really powerful, and he activates their bonus, it can be okay. It's a high risk, high reward deck because, you'll only get him about half the time. So half the time your creatures have no bonus, so you have to build around that. But I heard talk of, running Ymera, Behemoth, Kolos, what else? I don't know, but those all in one deck with him, which would be pure cancer because, what's your opponent supposed to do against that? You have all your bonuses, and you have the most powerful cards from essentially those clans. So yeah, and DG, you could also sit DG Core General and just CR and just, yeah. And not have to worry about, running multiples of the same clan. Yeah, so it's a powerful ability, but its main downside is its inconsistency. Because while it does encourage a different style of deck building, the fact of the matter is, if you don't have Cobb on the field, your deck is just significantly less powerful because you don't have your bonuses. Because, more likely than not, you'd make this quote-unquote rainbow and not have anything that shares clans for the most part. Maybe you'll have 2 that share a clan if you, really want to. But the way you want to build this deck is you want to use, just go up the slots in, T1. The most powerful 2-star. The most powerful, however you want to do it. The most powerful 2-star. 2 of the most powerful 3-stars. 3 of the most powerful 3-stars. 2 of the most powerful 4-stars. That's the way you want to build this deck. Is just not have to run, you know, you want to run a powerful card in a deck, but you really don't have the cards, you know, to support it, or like the rest of the cards in that clan aren't particularly good. Then you can run Cobb and just get their bonus and use it with really powerful other things. And of course, you also have to talk about the fact that he is literally useless with rescue. So that's kind of rescue getting a bit shafted here by Cobb, because, you know, +3 attack. Woo! I don't think there's any other clans that really don't benefit from this, though. But it's gonna be a very hard deck to build, and it's not gonna be super consistent. When it works, it'll work because you'll have a wider variety of threats than you would normally, but you'll still be at that downside of, if you don't have Cobb, you don't have any bonuses. So, yeah. High risk, high reward, but overall, to be fair, that risk does not outweigh the reward. So, yeah, oopsies. He's a cool card, yes, with an interesting ability that makes an interesting type of deck, but competitive viability, probably not. I mean, if you could run a 4-card deck, theoretically, if you could run a 4-card deck with Cobb, Ymera, Behemoth, Kolos, yeah, that would work. But you can't. You have to run 8, which means there's always that chance that you don't have him, and suddenly your cards are significantly less powerful because, you know, they're balanced around their bonuses and abilities. So, yeah. Truthfully, a lot of people were expecting something like cancel all pills and life gain. You know, like, well, like something that cancels all pills manipulation and all life manipulation. You know, you can't gain life from your cards. Your opponent can't gain life from your cards. Your poison doesn't drain life. Minus opponent life doesn't drain life. Heal doesn't heal, and pills gain doesn't gain pills. People were kind of expecting something like that. But nah, we have this, which I do admit is an interesting and fun card, but really not competitively viable. I mean, you could technically run him in T2 with a whole bunch of powerful cards, or in T1 the way I said, but really that would be a lot less effective than just building a better deck. Though he is usable up to the Z Palace, and that does maybe lend himself to building a deck, and that would be, you know, upper tier. Just use the best cards that you can from the new stuff without having to worry about running like a 3-type deck. I mean, if you have a 3-type deck in like the Z Palace, you could stick Cobb in there and it would be more consistent, I guess. Because in 8, like I said, an 8/7 isn't bad for a 5-star, especially like, yeah, with his bonus, with his ability. Now, it'd be funny if he comes out and he's glitched, that he activates his own cancel leader ability, which cancels his ability, which would be funny. But I don't know. It's a programming glitch I could see happen. But yeah, overall, more a fun card than a good card. Let me think. Was there something else I was gonna say? Wasn't there? Well, I had something. Oh yeah, this guy might be decent for helping with legendary missions, because there's some missions that, you know, gain life or something, and you want to be running a whole bunch of life gain stuff, but you know, from different clans, so you can just stick him in there so it could be more viable, I guess. That's another use for him. But again, this guy's going to be kind of hard to get, so that really doesn't help many people. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like. If you really loved it, subscribe. Oblivion234 out. Ah, no.